Hi, I'm Mike Nardi, a producer with Dateline. I'm here in Quincy, Illinois, working on an upcoming story. And it turns out, here in this park was perhaps the most famous debate in American history, when, in 1858, Abraham Lincoln squared off against Stephen Douglas in a battle for the U.S. Senate. I'm here with Chuck Schultz, who's former mayor of Quincy, Illinois. Where are we?
We are in the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Interpretive Center, which is located right across the street from the debate site. We are very proud to have been a debate site. They didn't have one in Chicago or Springfield because they had already debated there, but they had one in each of the congressional districts.
And tell me what was so important about the one that happened here?
The essence of it was Douglas's argument that popular sovereignty, we should let the people decide whether the states are going to be slave or free. Lincoln drew the line in Quincy and said, that's a political solution. This is a moral issue. It's not right just because people vote for it. Slavery is wrong and it has to be abolished.
The debate here in Quincy, was it designed and set up that this debate would be about slavery, or did it just become that's what Lincoln wanted to focus on?
Well, yeah, and that really was the defining issue. At Quincy, Lincoln said, the black man is my equal in his right to eat the bread which his own hands had wrought, which I thought was very profound.
Well, and almost groundbreaking at that time.
And he
in
was
this
such
country.
a poet as well. I mean, he was so eloquent and articulate, but he was also a real good courtroom lawyer. You know, Douglas was known as a great orator himself.
What was the reception they each got here? How many people were here? Put it in perspective.
There were 12,000 people in the park, which is more than the entire population of Quincy. So if you lived in Quincy at the time, you were probably at that debate.
This was a turning point.
Yes.
And what does that mean? A turning point for Lincoln, for Douglas, for the country?
For the country, but definitely for Lincoln. Definitely. This is when Lincoln became a national figure. And without the Lincoln-Douglas debates, there would never have been a President Lincoln. And who knows what would have happened in terms of Civil War and so forth.
What do you think he learned from his debates against Stephen Douglas, and particularly here in Quincy?
Well, I think he learned that you have to be a strong advocate. He had all that lawyerly training, and that was extremely helpful, but he also had to be true to his convictions. And he was one that often said, right makes might. Might does not make right, but if we're right, we'll have the might, and that's what really got our entire country through the Civil War. Lincoln's unwavering persistence and saving of the Union.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.